Hi everyone, this is Victoria from crushcrypto.com. We've been getting a lot of requests to look at a blockchain project called SPECTRE. So in this video, I will give an overview and share our thoughts on SPECTRE, which aims to be the first brokerless financial trading platform with an embedded decentralized liquidity pool. Please note we are not paid or mandated to do any of our reviews. This is just our personal opinion and analysis and not investment advice. SPECTRE, which is short for Speculative Tokenized Trading Exchange, aims to bring transparency in the binary options and foreign exchange trading industry. They are building a brokerless trading platform that allows users to bet on the direction of financial assets using cryptocurrencies. It is similar to a gambling platform, except the underlying assets are traditional asset classes like FX and options. According to the team, there is currently a lot of conflict of interest and fraud in the traditional digital options and FX trading industry. For example, brokers can manipulate prices and even refuse or delay client withdrawals. This has resulted in more than 70% of traders losing money in the long run. SPECTRE seeks to solve this problem by providing total transparency. By utilizing blockchain technology, conflict of interest can be reduced because the middleman is removed. Eventually, other decentralized applications can be connected to the SPECTRE platform, and users can also trade using those dApps. A key feature of SPECTRE is the utilization of a decentralized liquidity pool. This way, users can trade even when there is no counterparty taking up the other side of the trade. Because of this pool, liquidity can be guaranteed for all trades on the platform. Initially, the pool will be capitalized and owned by ICO investors, which means they will get to own a part of SPECTRE's profitability, as I will explain later. SPECTRE's liquidity pool is protected by a tri-layer security system consisting of 4 tranches. They need high security to protect their pool, which ensures that there is always a counterparty for all trades. This chart shows the projected growth in the liquidity pool, assuming the team raises $10 million for their ICO. With 20% being allocated to the liquidity pool, this means that the pool will initially start with $2 million after the ICO. Please note that the figures here are based on the team's own assumptions and projections. Let me go over how SPECTRE's model works in a diagram. To start off, a retail trader signs up on SPECTRE's website but does not need to deposit anything there. Instead, they open up a crypto wallet on the website and send funds to that Ethereum address. Let's say that the trader opens up a long or short trade for a specified duration. The eventual outcome is going to be determined when that trade expires. If the trader lost the trade, they lose 100% of their principal and their wallet is automatically debited for the amount wagered. 96% of the funds will go to SPECTRE's liquidity pool, 2% will be paid to the management team for operational expenses, and 2% will be paid to SPECTRE's dividend token holders. If the trader won on that trade, on the other hand, they will receive 75% to 93% return on their investment, and SPECTRE's liquidity pool will be deducted accordingly. In this case, a 2% fee is still paid to SPECTRE's management for operational expenses, and 2% to SPECTRE's dividend token holders. So in either scenario, token holders do not face any losses and their return is based on the volume of trades made. This is a screenshot of SPECTRE's public alpha, which you can try out on their website. The platform is actually quite easy to use. To make a trade on an asset, for example on the US dollar to Japanese yen, you simply click this up arrow if you think it will go up, or you click the down arrow if you think it will go down. A screen will then pop up which will let you choose the amount you want to wager and the time period, which can be as short as 5 minutes and up to 1 day. The number up here shows the current size of the liquidity pool, which is around $11 million. This is just demo money. After the ICO, this number will reflect the actual size of the liquidity pool based on the amount of funds raised. So basically, you're trading against SPECTRE's decentralized liquidity pool. Like I said before, this is similar to a gambling platform, except the underlying assets are traditional asset classes like FX and options. So what's the history of SPECTRE and the development roadmap? The idea of SPECTRE was conceived in the 4th quarter of 2016. The public alpha, which I just went over, was released in the 3rd quarter of 2017. In the 4th quarter, they plan to release their public beta with testnet integration. In the 1st quarter of 2018, they have a few things in the pipeline, including security audits, mainnet integration, and product launch. In the remainder of the year, they will introduce new asset classes and trade types into the platform. They also plan to get relevant regulatory licenses. In 2019, they will introduce automated order matching and a decentralized application store. This table here shows the team's timeline to add new asset types into their platform. By the end of 2018, their goal is to allow various contract types, including smart options, CFDs, and fiat contracts to be tradable on the assets listed in this table. SPECTRE will be raising funds through issuing two types of tokens under the symbols SPEC-D and SPEC-U. The pre-sale will take place from October 27th to November 5th, and the public crowd sale will take place from November 17th to December 10th. They have set a hard cap of $30 million with a conversion rate of 1 Ether for 2,000 tokens. This means the maximum market cap on a fully diluted basis is $60 million, assuming the hard cap is reached. SPECTRE tokens are distributed immediately, but tradable 24 days after the end of the ICO. This chart shows how the tokens will be allocated. 50% will be allocated to pre-sale and public crowd sale contributors, 20% will go to the option pool and M&A reserve with a 1-year vesting period, 15% will go to the management team. The vesting portion is set at 60% for a period of 6 months. This chart here shows how they intend to use the proceeds. 20% will be going to the SPECTRE liquidity pool. For the most up-to-date information on their crowd sale, please take a look at their white paper and their official website. As I just mentioned, there are two types of tokens being offered in the token sale. The utility token, which goes by the symbol SPEC-U, and the dividend token, which goes by the symbol SPEC-D. The two tokens will be separately traded on different exchanges, which means they will have different prices and levels of liquidity. ICO participants will need to specify which tokens they want to get, or both if they want, and in what proportion for each token. So what are the use cases for the SPEC-U utility tokens? Utility token holders will receive in-platform privileges, which increases their chances of capital gains over time. Privileges include higher trade payouts, access to all asset types and trade indicators, and so on. There is also a token buyback program for utility tokens, where 3% of fees generated in the system will be used to buy back and retire the utility tokens. Since the buyback of these tokens is tied to the usage and trading volume of the platform, the more usage and trading volume the SPECTRE platform has, the more valuable these tokens will become. And what are the use cases for the SPEC-D dividend tokens? Dividend token holders will receive normal dividends and special dividends. Normal dividends are paid as a 2% volume fee on all trades in the system at the end of each month. Special dividends in the system are paid at the end of the year and only when the liquidity pool has experienced growth above a set threshold. So if the pool exceeds preset end-of-year targets, any excess growth above these targets is going to be paid out at a 70 to 30 basis to dividend token holders and to SPECTRE management. Similar to utility tokens, since dividends are tied to the usage and trading volume of the platform, dividend tokens will become more valuable with more usage and trading volume. Here's a table to summarize the differences between the utility and the dividend tokens. For more information, take a look at SPECTRE's video on their website, which explains the differences between these two tokens. SPECTRE has a core team of 10 people, and the team is based out in London. The company behind SPECTRE, Neuchatel, has been around since 2012. The key members of SPECTRE are also senior management of Neuchatel. Other than SPECTRE, the company also has other products. Blue Sky Binary provides financial education and algorithm design, while Buckscore 360 provides discrete big data performance management solutions. The CEO of SPECTRE was previously an executive director at Goldman Sachs and an associate at JP Morgan in their research department. The CTO was previously CEO of Credo Infotech and a senior software specialist at Mindtree. So what are some of the opportunities? The financial trading industry is a large and lucrative market. If SPECTRE gains traction, the potential for them could be pretty substantial. SPECTRE allows other dApps to use its platform for trades, which could further extend the project's reach and promote greater adoption. The use of blockchain technology makes sense for this project as it automates many processes and makes trading more efficient and transparent. The company also provides a lot of information on their project in their white paper and in other documents. They also have a working alpha that is well developed and has a pretty user-friendly interface. We feel that the team has put a lot of thought into their business model and their execution strategy. We also wanted to highlight some of our concerns. First of all, the two-tier token system can be confusing to some participants and future token holders. We believe it would be a cleaner and simpler structure if only the utility tokens are issued. The project operates in a heavily regulated industry. SPECTRE will likely need to get the necessary licenses and regulatory approvals in each country before allowing citizens of those countries to trade. These approvals take time, and SPECTRE may not be able to accomplish that within the timeline they've set out in their roadmap, which is sometime in the second to fourth quarter of next year. And users are still betting against the house in the sense that SPECTRE's management are directly incentivized from the growth in the liquidity reserve. It is in SPECTRE's interest for users to lose money so that it can grow its liquidity pool to generate more trading and receive year-end dividends. Therefore, the conflict of interest is not completely removed in their model, although they do provide more transparency compared to traditional platforms given their use of blockchain technology. There's a bit of game theory going on for this token sale. Because ICO participants can acquire either the dividend token or the utility token, we believe most would select the latter as it would probably be tradable in more exchanges and have more liquidity. However, the dividend tokens together will receive a portion of trading fees, so if very few dividend tokens are minted, these tokens could be very valuable. From an investment perspective, we are positive on flipping. The team, progress, idea, and market awareness of the project are all above average. We also view the hard cap and ICO structure as fair as long as participants get in at the pre-sale stage due to the bonus structure. For long-term holding, we currently have a neutral view. The project has a lot of upside potential, but we believe regulations could be a challenge. We may turn more positive if SPECTRE is able to get the regulatory licenses that they have planned. In addition, since they are entering into a lucrative industry, we expect them to face a lot of competitors. Thank you very much for watching our video on SPECTRE. To learn more about this project, take a look at their official website for videos and more information. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our email newsletter to get the latest market updates and reviews. See you next time, and I hope you'll keep on crushing your crypto game.